れません。信じられません。しかもこの信じられない事件が今我々の眼中において展開されているのであります。今やゴジラの飛び出した後は人間が突然終わりそうから例えばゴジラは移動を開始いたしどうやら土山方面に向かう模様であります。我々の世界は一瞬のうちに200万年の世界に引き込まされたのでありましょうか。
Guys, back with the fresh vinyl review, and we're back again with another figure from Mondo. Bam, that's what's up. So, what did we got this time? Look on the table. So, it is another Mondo SpaceGodzilla figure. Bam. And this one I bought on Godzilla Day 2025. This is the Trendy 2 variant, as it's called. And this is painted by OCTEEL. I just want to get that out the gate. OCTEEL painted this one up for Mondo. As you know, OCTEEL is the creator of Kaiju Cream. He has now made the UFO Godzilla and the forthcoming King Ghidorah UFO. The Godzilla sitting in a UFO, Planet X saucer. Boom. Freaking cool. So he painted this Space Godzilla. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, must have. Oh, must have it. And it was a click, buy as soon as I was able to click, buy. Now, the initial retail price here was $165. There was a $15 tariff surcharge. Add on the shipping. Shipped to my door, it was $209. We'll just say $210 round up. Okay? Not bad. Not bad at all. Like, look at this freaking thing. It is awesome. It is freaking awesome. And this is based on one of the early, or the later Treadmaster Space Godzilla paint jobs. Freaking killer. And it's just red and black attack. That's my game. I love red and black. And I mean, there's gold in here too. So that looks freaking awesome. I love it. Now, real quick, the box, basically it's the same box as previous Mondo Space Godzilla boxes that have come out. The difference would be that it has the OCTEEL's name on here with the rest of the team. I had it the right way. The rest of the team and everything there. Okay? The most important part that it says down here, collector's model. This is not a toy. So that means you take it out of the box, you put it on your shelf, and you stare at it. Maybe you'll take some pictures and do a review out of it if you like doing that kind of thing. What do I know? But yeah, other than that, the box is the same. On the inside, you got your plastic coffin, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. Now, same sculpt as all the previous variants that have come out from Mondo of this Space Godzilla figure. There is, 9 now? And after I bought this, they announced another one for Decon, which is like the Galaxy variant. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I wanted it. I was like, but I just bought this one. But I would have bought it. The problem is I think I was working on another video at the time that it went live on the website. And I missed it. And it sold out. So I was like, it's okay. I've got this badass right here. That Galaxy one looked pretty freaking cool. And if you know, you know. But this, freaking awesome. And I'm trying to be very, actually, I do a decent job of being picky with Sofubi I get, because it has to speak to me. There was a point, as I'm sure most of us were, impulsive with our collecting. We were just buying, oh, I got to have it all. Oh, I got to get that one. I got to get this one. This one's got a different tag. That one's got a different paint job, but I got to have it because I got to have it. You know why? Why? Because I got to have it. No more of that. No more of that. Now I'm picky, especially with pretty much everything that I buy. It's got to speak to me. And it's unfortunate that there's still a lot of shit that speaks to me. Ugh! Because it's like every time I say, oh, I got this on pre-order, then I'll do a video or something. And then I'm like, oh, that's right. I got that on pre-order too. Shit! Anyway, I'm rambling. It's like I had coffee. I think I've just been in this room too long today. This is the 5th video in a row I recorded at the time of this recording. Anyway, so Space Godzilla here. He is done in black and red and gold with specks of, not specks, what am I talking about? Like splashes of orange there on the horn. As the gold and the red blend, it looks orangey there. The dorsal plates, crystal plates as we'll call them, and the shoulder crystals and everything on the tail to the tip of the tail are done in a white and red blend there, and it looks freaking awesome. Like, just look at this thing. Again, when we talk about Sofubi, we're talking about pieces of art, okay? And then it is just phenomenal, and that's exactly what we have here, a piece of art. I say this like every Sofubi review, but this thing is just gorgeous. The sculpt is just perfect, and when you pack the paint job that this is on this sculpt, my God, like, look at his face. He is just so pissed off looking, and it just works so well with this paint job. I mean, it works with any of the variant paint jobs that have come out. Again, just for comparisons, I have the Cherry Blossom one. Not gonna lie, if I got my hands on that Galaxy one, that would have completed my Mondo SpaceGodzilla trifecta. So now I need one. So if anybody out there is watching, and if you got the Galaxy one and you feel like selling it for a fair, price, hit me up. Because I should have paid attention. I should have set an alarm. But I'm sorry. That's OCTEEL, if you're watching, that takes nothing away from this, because, like I said, as soon as I saw this was a must-have. But back to the figure. Same sculpt, same everything, different paint job. And just look how awesome these complement. Actually, it's the first time I'm looking at them together. I didn't take photos because I'm a schmuck. But these look great together. The contrast between both of them is just... And mind you, I'm not seeing what you're seeing. I'm looking at them from behind, and I could just tell how awesome they look. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Let me look at that. Look at that. And you know what's awesome about both figures is that, again, I go back to the paint jobs by the artists, okay? That's why it's important that you can't rule out the artist. Not that anybody is. But OCTEEL's paint job complements the sculpt in a completely different way than this Cherry Blossom one does. Things stand out differently on this one than this one does. And they're both freaking epic. Okay? But just so you can see these together, freaking awesome, side by side and whatnot. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Now, like the rest, points of articulation at the legs, the tail, the arms, and that's it. Okay? Don't be going trying to mess around spinning his head, because that ain't going to happen. And always be careful. I tell everybody to be careful if you're going to move the legs or arms on a Sofubi piece, because I don't know how well you're going to be seeing it in any photos, but the elbow, if you were to move the legs in a certain position in the arm, there's like paper thin space between the elbow and his upper thigh. The last thing you want to do is rub the figure against itself and have a paint rub. It's happened before. I've done it because I'm a putz. I've done it on a Bandai figure, and I've probably done it on some Sofubi too here or there, but just be careful. That's why they say this is not a toy. Okay? So freaking awesome. I love it. It is just so sinister looking. That's the first word that came to mind when I saw this. He's just so sinister looking. Okay? And SpaceGodzilla, rightfully, he's a sinister son of a bitch. Okay? But this is just gorgeous. This was Godzilla Day for Mondo. It's a 10 out of 10. It's freaking awesome. Certified fresh. Like I said, as soon as I saw it, I gotta have it. Click, click, buy. And that's that. Short and sweet. Bam. That's all I got to say. Make sure you comment if you got one. If you got one of those Galaxy ones, comment. If you like Goji Franklin, what's up, bro? You've got like 9 or 10 of these now, the variants, because they're freaking awesome. And get one. But yeah, make sure you go get a Fresh Vinyl shirt if you feel like it. If not, it's cool, But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Fresh Vinyl review. And remember, people, buy vinyl, Fresh Vinyl. Bam!